But we begin tonight with COVID-19. Ohio once again reporting more than 10,000 new COVID infections as concern over the Omicron variant continues to grow. And the state continues to get closer to 5,000 COVID patients in the hospital. Tonight, lead investigator Brian Duggar takes a look at the latest numbers.
Throughout the pandemic, it seems like we constantly keep fighting this uphill battle. Every time we think we're in the clear, there's another hill to climb. Unfortunately, I think we have our biggest hill to climb yet. The Omicron variant is here. Today, Cleveland shut down many city schools because of infection. Cuyahoga County had a huge surge in cases this week, 1,267 cases per 100,000 over the past 2 weeks. Last week, that number was only 850. Now the good news is that the surge that we've seen in Northwest Ohio for several weeks has eased slightly. The region has only 3 counties in the top 20 as far as case incidence: Paulding, Allen, and Sandusky counties. But for the week, the state's incidence rate jumped to 783, up from 718 last week, and it's likely going to be much higher next week as Omicron spreads. Now, the number driving infections is the positivity rate, which has climbed to 16.5%. That is the highest number we've seen since the earliest days of the pandemic. For the week, Ohio had an average of 8,155 cases, including more than 10,000 during the past 2 days. And that case surge continues to put pressure on our hospitals. Ohio saw an average of 4,702 COVID patients in the hospital each day over the past week. That number was up nearly 500 a day this week. The Ohio National Guard is now helping in some hospitals. The average number of ICU and ventilator patients also increased pretty sharply this week. Unfortunately, the state reported another 434 deaths today. Yes, people who are vaccinated are being infected with Omicron, but there's a strong level of protection from serious illness. During the past week, 90.9% of hospitalizations and 93.4% of deaths were in people who were unvaccinated. So here's the thing about the Omicron variant. It is going to cause a surge in cases. That will happen. But what we don't know is how deadly this variant is going to be. When it swept through South Africa and overtook the Delta variant, it caused far fewer hospitalizations. We don't know if that's going to happen here. It could. I certainly hope it does. But for now, this is Brian Duggar reporting for WTUL 11.